What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Hey, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in and rocking with me. We're going to go ahead and jump in and get a general intuitive message. Be sure to take what resonate, leave the rest for others. Okay, use your discernment as usual. But yeah, let's tap in. Let's catch a vibe, be a vibe, rebuke a vibe. Okay. Okay, we had this card come out already, but routine. So something could be significant about your routine or like your sleeping routine. Maybe somebody needs to get more sleep. Okay. Yeah, maybe somebody needs to get more sleep or more rest. Okay, maybe somebody have, I just heard like a really strenuous schedule, and maybe you're being called to like get some rest. Something could be happening during somebody's sleeping time. Okay, we have Trump card. Hidden riches and revealing them only to the worthy. Reserved power and using it strategically when needed. Okay, it's also giving me the energy of passive income. So somebody could have like some passive income where they make money in their sleep. Okay, or this could be something that you're considering, that you're planning, um, to be able to have, to be able to create some type of passive income. For some of you all as well, maybe your sleep has improved because your money has improved. Okay, yeah, we know how that could be. Yeah, so maybe you're able to have more peace. You're able to um, get more rest. You're able to kind of like just take it easy because you know your finances they're intact. They're better, or they're getting better for some of you all. Yeah, let's see. Escape. Okay, so something, there's an opportunity for you to escape something. Doubts weigh heavy and the leap forward seems too far, crushed by the burden of reality. Okay, so for some of y'all, maybe, I don't know, maybe like you feel like money will solve all your problems at this time or something. Your power lies in patience and use it wisely to surprise when least expected. So for some of you all as well, you're being guided to like get your rest. Get your rest because there's some type of opportunity that's going to come in that's going to allow you to, is going to give you like an exit plan. That's what I heard from this. You're getting like an opportunity. This could be like a money opportunity. This could be a new job, okay? But it can be a job where there's like labor involved, where there's a lot of like hard work. See, he has a shovel here. I'm getting something about like construction work, carpentry, painting, or even like I'm even getting like a braider, you know, baby, them hands, baby. Um, but I am getting, for some of y'all, you need to like get more rest because there's going to be something that's coming in that's going to be very lucrative, but it's going to require a lot of work or a lot of effort. And then also for some of you all, you could be in this energy right now. You could be in this energy where you're content, money's looking good, so you're kind of like sleeping peacefully, okay? And you can have other people around you that view you as like some type of like, I just heard ATM, or like some type of escape plan. You can have people that call you only when they need something, call you to bail them out of situations. Okay, so if you are in a situation or you are in a position right now where you're financially stable, you're being called, it says hidden riches, and revealing them only to the worthy. You're being called to keep anything in regards to your finances or your money, or if you have came upon some money, you're being guided to kind of like, cause stick to the routine. First of all, stick to your schedule. Don't do nothing out of the ordinary or make big wild purchases right away. Stick to the schedule. Stick to your routine, and also keep it to yourself. Keep whatever this trump card is to yourself. You're being guided to keep something hidden. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Reserved power. Okay, you're also being called to, like, if this isn't about finances, this could be in regards, I feel like heavy it is finances, but this can also be in regards to like some type of like network or connection. Maybe some of you guys, you are connected to somebody who is of high authority or like of high status, and you're being called to use that resource wisely. Okay, use that resource wisely, because it says reserved power and using it strategically when needed. So maybe you have, like I said, you can either, this could be you can either have this money, okay, and you're being called to be wise with your money. Don't tell nobody about it, and also stick to your routine. Still get up, go to work, still get up, work out, still, take the kids to their activities. You know what I'm saying? Whatever it is that you've been doing, keep on doing that shit. Okay. and then um and then if this is not you, but maybe this is something that you are working on, okay, you're working on, getting some type of like passive income, being able to make money while you sleep, and just kind of, focusing, getting in a better position financially. For some of y'all, you may be connected to, or you may be running into somebody who's in this position. They got money, okay, and you're being called to shit. Don't even. I don't see why. I don't see who. I'm not even gonna say who, because people do it all the time. But I don't see what would be the benefit of you bragging on somebody else's bag. But like I said, we're not gonna act like people don't do that shit all the time. But who you are being called to keep it to yourself. If somebody trusted you with some type of information about their finances, and they like, oh bro, I just signed a deal, or oh bro, I just got my biggest contract, oh bro, I just hit an L, or I just came up at the casino. You know what I'm saying? We up 50 G's, we up 100K. You know what I'm saying? We up half a mil. Like, if somebody is telling you this, I'm sure they're not telling you this with thinking that you would go and make a fucking status about it. You know what I'm saying? Respect. Y'all gotta learn how to, what I'm saying, respect and honor when people trust you with certain information, because I'm sure that's not something that they going and telling everybody. But obviously, if they telling you that, then keep that respect there, keep that trust there, okay? Because for some of y'all, you may need this person, or you're not even, you're going to be able to, this person is going to be a resource to you, okay? And then for some of y'all, you are the resource. This is you, but you being called to none of it, none of this, none of this, none of this, okay? None of this, none of that. Just keep it quiet. Keep it quiet. Stick to the routine. Like I said, for some of y'all, if this is you, I don't know if somebody like winning the lottery or some shit, or some type of lawsuit is going through, or maybe this you. Maybe somebody, I also just heard somebody could be getting like maybe you're in a position, or you work a job where, and then look, Ace of Pentacles. There could be like, maybe you got some type of large commission. Somebody could sell homes, sell cars, okay, be into real estate, or maybe you sold your home, okay. Somebody could have, like, something could be significant about stocks, okay. Somebody could be investing in some type of like stock, and maybe you getting out right in time or something. But yeah, there's an opportunity that's coming with the Ace of Pentacles here. And I feel like this is going to be like an escape for you. I feel like as well, if you are in this position and you have some type of like financial security, like, you ain't even got to be rich. You know what I'm saying? But it's all there. It's all there. The bills is paid on time. You know what I'm saying? You got a little money. All the, things are handled, taken care of. Any type of like emergency expenses that come up, you able to go take care of that. Okay, and you still got enough to be able to like kick it every now and then, or splurge a little. You know what I'm saying? Go out so you can spend $60-$100 comfortably, taking the kids out to eat, or you know what I'm saying, or even buying you an outfit or something like that, and going out to ladies' night, or going getting cute and going somewhere, going bowling, going skating, or taking a little weekend getaway in the next city over, or the next state over right quick. You got $400-500, were you able to do little things like that and the bill's still good taken care of? You're being guided to not only, continue. Obviously you're in that position because you're responsible, right? So you're being guided to continue to be responsible with your finances, and more so you're being guided to not put people in your business, okay? Because you can have people around you that they probably not in the same predicament or in the best predicament, okay? Like you got people around you that's possibly like struggling, okay? They're overburdened because it says doubts weigh heavy and the leap forward seems too far. You got people who around you who possibly can feel like there's no light at the end of the tunnel. You got people around you that possibly could be falling like deeper into debt. They're using credit cards to pay for this, credit cards to pay for that, but then they're unable to pay it back. So now there's a whole bunch of credit card debt, okay? Also just heard like somebody could be using like credit cards to pay their mortgage or something, or having like something could be going in like foreclosure. I just heard that as well. Or somebody's car could be getting repoed. It says crushed by the burdens of reality, seeing solace in the thought of vanishing. You got people who just want to escape. They want to run from their problems. And then for some of y'all, you got people that's going to look at you as the answer to those said problems. So just be mindful what you share to people, what you share, okay? What you share with people, the information that you share. Because you definitely gonna have people around you that look at you as like I said, an ATM or somebody to bail them out of some type of situation. And it definitely got to do with money, okay? Or for some of y'all as well, you can have people that want to try to come and work for you. But maybe how you get your money, like I said, somebody could be into like, real estate or the stocks. And, maybe people think that you like got a business, but it's just that you're like an investor. You invest in certain opportunities. And so if people come and ask you like, well, damn, is you hiring? Can I work with you? It's not necessarily that you got positions for them to work at, but people might get offended when you say that. You know what I'm saying? Well, like, gee, what you mean? You getting money somehow. And then when you possibly tell them how you getting the money and, you know what I'm saying, you be honest and you be transparent, like, well, look, I invested 3,500 or 10 G's or 5 G's into this brand or into this stock. Then they feel, they feel some type of way. Because first of all, motherfucker definitely probably ain't got 5 G's. And if they do got 5 G's or 10 G's or whatever, they ain't got it to like be investing and taking no risk. Okay? Shit, even 1,200. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker probably ain't even got 1,200, 500 laying around. For some of y'all, I don't know why I'm getting energy of somebody hit at the casino. I don't know. When I first looked at this card, it definitely is giving like casino, lottery, or lawsuit. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not really. But then at the same time, no, I can't say that because would it be next to routine? For some of y'all, this could be something that you get up and do every day. Some of y'all could just have a good ass job, like your career is just like a good ass career. You making 6 figures or close to it, or you making good money to where if you budget your money right, you can save up 6 figures in, 2 to 5 years. Some of y'all even sooner than that. You know what I'm saying? If you be real, if you sacrifice. But there's some money though. It's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. That's what I'm hearing, y'all. With the Trump card, there's some money. For some of y'all as well, maybe you're getting approved for like your first line of credit. I just heard that as well. With the Trump card, somebody could also be getting approved for like a loan, a business loan. And maybe you're using this loan to get into real estate, and maybe you're buying like a multi-family home or like a commercial. You could be investing in commercial properties or something like that. Also, if you did currently make some type of investment like that, you're being called to be patient. It says your power lies in patience. So be patient. Let your money stack. Let it grow. Okay? But I feel like somebody invested in something. And I feel like there's going to be a large return. There's a large return that's coming back. Let's see. The number 43 could be significant. 55 could be significant. Also 7. Okay, 7 and 10 could be significant. The letter R could be significant. T could be significant. C could be significant. First, middle, last initials, nickname. Okay, let's see. What is this? Well, let me see. The Ace of Swords, it came out kind of, it's like on the side. I'm gonna take it up right. It says Ace of Swords. Look at you. You're bustling with sparking new ideas. Okay, so you can have an idea as well. Okay, so for some of y'all as well, you being called to like keep your ideas to yourself, because you can have an idea that can actually make you a lot of money. So you being called to keep your idea to yourself. For some of y'all, you may have to do something yourself as well. Like, yeah, you may have to do something yourself, or at least like maybe it's gonna be you and one other person, because in all these cards is one person. Okay, it's one person over here. Yeah, or maybe it might be you and one other person. Or for some of y'all, you're being called to do something absolutely by yourself. I ain't even gonna hold you. Okay, we got the Ace of Swords. Okay, and then the Ace of Swords, y'all know that's my card that represents some type of truth being spoken, clarity. So that's confirmation. For some of y'all, you're going to have to do something or handle something completely by yourself. And maybe like it's not like you have to be by yourself, but I feel like if you can resonate with this and you got something big that you got planned, or you got some big money that's coming in, like when I say by yourself, I'm saying like no friends, no family. You know what I'm saying? But you definitely could have like a professional team, like motherfucker, probably a finance lawyer, okay, or just an attorney, period. Probably an accountant, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? A banker that you get real close with and that y'all build some type of connection with. Like, you have a professional team. But as far as like teaming up with like family members, friends, and lovers and all that, nah. There's some shit you definitely probably gonna have to like handle on your own. Okay? Not only just to protect your investment and protect your money, but for some of y'all as well to protect yourself. Like, this is in regards to like life and death, damn near. Because some of y'all, like I said, y'all around people who feel like there's no way out. Y'all around people who ready to like off themselves because they finna lose their house or finna lose their car or they can't provide. So no. And you know, when people get in positions like that, like we see that every day in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Or even even if you're not in the hood, motherfuckers be robbing motherfuckers, setting motherfuckers up. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, man, people do some crazy ass shit for some bread. So, but then we have the Eight of Pentacles. It says, sorry, but fairies aren't going to come and do all the work for you. So for some of y'all, this is something that you're working on. This is something that you're investing in. And I feel like something is going to pay you in your sleep. For some of y'all, you need to stick to the program, stick to the routine, stick to the schedule. That's what I'm getting as well. With whatever this idea is, somebody got an idea that's going to bring them in some type of like money, or it's going to, whatever this is that you're doing, is going to allow you to have access to some type of funds. Because like I said, for some of y'all, this could be you like working on your credit. You know what I'm saying? Working on your credit, staying on your job for, you know what I'm saying, more than a year, 2 years. So that way you can have like some type of steady income and steady revenue. And then you being able to take, you know, your business plan or take some type of information or proof to a bank or to a credit union and be able to get a loan, so then you can start your business. And whatever this business idea is going to be very lucrative. Okay, let's get one more from here. So we got the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like with something, somebody's very skillful at something. Okay, and like I said, this could have something to do with construction. Somebody also could be like build. And then look, remember how I said real estate or homes, and she got a whole bunch of little bird houses in the back. So somebody definitely could be investing in like a property. Okay, I also just heard Airbnb. Okay, maybe you're on your like you're starting an Airbnb, or maybe you're starting your second one. But with the Ace of Swords, for somebody, this somebody first. That's what I'm getting. Somebody could be like buying like their first property, or even if this is not your first property, because maybe you bought a house, the house that you live in, maybe now you're able to buy like your first rental property or something like that, or your first commercial property. But I feel like with the Ace of Swords, this could be somebody's first time. Somebody, congratulations, matter of fact, shit, period. Somebody could be a first time homeowner. For some of y'all, I'm getting energy of somebody like building their home from the ground up. That's what I'm getting too. She got the hammer in her hand. Okay. Yeah, for some of y'all, you could be building your home from the ground up. And then maybe you whatever it is that you do, you're going to be able to, like, since you're building your home from the ground up, you're going to have like your little workspace or office space, or or garage space where you're able to, like, work from home as well. You can do your business wherever, like. Yeah, that's what I'm getting as well. Congratulations. I love that. Yeah, and I'm hearing Cardi. I don't dance now. I make money moves. Bitch, I don't gotta dance. I make money moves. Okay? If I see you and I don't speak, that means I don't fuck with you. Hey. Let's get one more. Okay, so we have the Queen of Swords. Oh, okay. The Queen of Swords is somebody who won't play. They don't play about their boundaries, poo. They don't play about their boundaries, okay? And I feel like that's going to be very significant. And at the back of that, we have the Queen of Wands, okay? So the Queen of Swords, don't you dare lower your voice for anybody or for anyone. So for some of y'all as well, you may be being called to speak up. Okay, you may be being called to speak up. Maybe this is at work. Okay, maybe you're eligible for some type of like raise or promotion, and you can really use this raise or promotion because you got plans, you got shit you trying to invest in and shit you trying to do. So you may be being called to like speak up, professionally, kindly, but remind the motherfucker the qualities and how much of an asset that you are, what I'm saying, to the company, for some of you all as well. And then for some of y'all, I'm kind of getting the energy as, yeah, with the Queen of Wands here. Replace your self-doubt with confidence. Four of Pentacles, treat yourself to something shiny every now and then. Somebody also could be buying like a car. I just heard that as well. A dream car. Or I just heard somebody could be starting like a transportation company. Good luck charm. If nothing seems to be going your way, cast a spell. Seven of Pentacles. Nurture what you have and see how it grows. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of y'all, you're working on something. You're working on something, basically. And I feel like you're so excited that for some of y'all, you could be like, this could be like your passion, okay? Especially with the Queen of Wands here. The Queen of Wands is somebody who follows their passion, but they are logical with the Queen of Swords here. They are strategic. They are practical. They're honest with themselves and with others. Okay, so maybe you could be being honest with yourself about how much work this is going to take, but you're excited because like shit, eventually some of y'all, you can have like a 5-year, 3-year plan. Okay, and I feel like for some of y'all, everything is going to plan. Everything is going to plan. That's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, everything is going to plan with whatever this is that you're working on. You could be an air sign. We got the air out here with the Ace of Swords and the Queen of Swords. And then we got the Eight of Pentacles. So you could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Or you could be working with one. Maybe that's somebody that's one of the people that you're like doing business with, or like, your business team. Let's see what this is about. Let me see what else am I getting from this. Eight of Pentacles. Somebody's very skillful. That's what I'm getting as well. You could be somebody also with the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords is somebody that speaks. So I don't know if you're like a speaker, a motivational speaker, or I also just heard professor, or you have to talk to a lot of people on a daily. Or maybe this is what's coming up. You're going to have to like be able to effectively and clearly communicate like directions to people. on how you want something done. What's this Ace of Swords? What's this Ace of Swords? Okay, so we got the Page of Swords. So there could be somebody that's watching you at this time, or this also talks about inspiration, being fair, communicate. Somebody could want to communicate something with you with the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords. Like I said, I am getting the energy of you having to like be very clear. Be very clear about what it is that you want. Okay? For some of y'all as well, and it's not going to be for everybody, but you know what I'm getting? Look, with the Two of Cups, Justice. Okay, for some of y'all as well, especially with this card right here, good luck charm. Nothing seems to be going your way. Cast a spell. Like if you into any type of like manifestation, if you do any type of like money magic or things like that, okay, I feel like something is finna come through for you. But you need to really be clear. Okay, be clear about what it is exactly that you want, how you want this money. Like, and I'm for all that. Them the only type of spells that I would even consider even doing. Other than that, I ain't really with the shit. I like to read about it, but I'm for that. I'm one of them. I would protection spells, because that's what I feel like cord cutting is. Protection spells, money spells, self-love spells. That's what I like to research about, because that's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? So some of y'all, you could definitely be like into like some type of like money. You could be doing like some type of money ritual or money spell. And I feel like you need to be clear, because I feel like basically the divine is partnering up with you with the Two of Cups and the Justice here. They're partnering up with you to bring something to you that's going to like help you to escape. That's going to help you to get, you know what I'm saying, have some type of financial freedom. Okay, but then they also want you to be aware that like with all this money that's coming in, you're going to have to move way wiser. You're going to have to move smarter. You need to learn how to shut up, okay? Ain't none of all that bragging shit is out the door. All that flossing and flexing shit is out the door, because you don't want to be talking to the wrong motherfuckers, and now motherfuckers over here in somebody's basement plotting to run in your shit. Like, Spirit trying to get you aligned with whatever this is that's coming, and because they want you to, first of all, they want you to look, and then look when I said that, the Five of Wands, like, baby, like, for real, it's hard out here. Everybody ain't eating. It's motherfuckers that's really fucked up. Okay, and you don't want to be having to fight motherfuckers for your shit, so it's better off to keep that shit to yourself. As simple as that. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. And if this is like some type of lottery winning, I'm being advised for somebody to know, like, don't jump ahead and make big purchases, especially if the big purchase ain't you a house moving out the fucking country or into another state set 800,000 miles away from wherever you at. Like, if you plan on staying in your home state, which I feel like is a little stupid, but hey, to each his own. Everybody had their reasons, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, I think if I hit, I definitely stay in my state, but it's like only for a specific family member. And then really, he damn near gonna want to ride out too, but then like his family, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about my godfather, you know? Because he said, we already discussed this. Is you packing up? Is you rolling? Yeah. But then his sister here, you know what I'm saying? And they getting older, so I would hate to like take him, you know, away from his sister. And I think that's his only sister that's alive. Or shit, his only sister, period. So, unless I got it like that, like, come on, like, we out this bitch. But I definitely probably wouldn't live in the same city or county, you motherfucker. You gonna have to take a road trip to come see me either way it go. Bitch, whether it's 2 hours, 3 hours, you still finna have to hit that road. And by the time you hit that road and you on that trip, hopefully you thinking a little clearer and you realizing, bitch, wherever you driving to, it's open range, it's open lanes. Motherfucker got dogs, rifles, ARs, all type of shit. Cause that's the first thing I'm buying. look, just ghetto. But I mean, that's just like on some real shit. Cause even with my tax, when I get my little tax money, I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker $1,200. You know what I'm saying? I be at the gun stove, baby. gun store. I pay up probably a bill or so I ain't gotta worry. But bitch, I be at the gun. I ain't gonna lie. I'm one of them, bitch. We at the gun store. Let's put an extension on this bitch. We need. Let's get an extendo on to put on this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we already got 5 extendos. Let's just buy another one. We need something else for the room downstairs. Like, bitch, don't play. And I don't even get me started, because I've been into karate and machetes and shit. No. I don't know. I'm a Wisconsin gal, so we be into shit like that. Hunting, guns and shit. Just the land. So I don't know. But and then I ain't gonna lie, I was raised by a whole bunch of gangsters and hoes. So bitch, ain't no shame in my game. Motherfucker know they gotta keep one on them and ain't keep one up. So I don't know. But just to avoid all of that, just shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Chill. Stick to the routine. Make sure you got a plan. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got a plan. Reach out, get you a good finance, a good lawyer, a good accountant, And shit, that's the only people who should know. And even with them, motherfucker, they by law, they jobs is to not disclose certain things. And then even me, I be on some bitch. I got my own contract I done wrote up. This NDA. Y'all, I'm getting notarized, and bitch, y'all, even though you my lawyer, bitch, you gotta sign it. Cause bitch, I will sue you in whatever firm you work for if any of my motherfucking business get out. Bitch, sign this NDA. Yeah, I'm gonna have a stack of NDA contracts if I hit. Cause bitch, as soon as you walk in my door, bitch, put your phone in the basket. Put your phone in the basket and sign this NDA. And if you need to make some calls, we got extra cell phones laying around the house. We got a house phone. But bitch, But see, that mean I would be doing too much. That mean you can't even come over. I don't even think I have people coming over. I have a whole separate house where I have people visit. But yeah, somebody finna come up on some shit. Somebody finna come up on some shit, and you need to be vigilant. Okay, this page of swords also talk about being vigilant, and then it also talks about people watching you. So for some of y'all, you could be somebody where you already got motherfuckers watching you. You know what I'm saying? You already got motherfucker watching you. Motherfuckers already think that for some of y'all, they think that you got money, whether you do or you don't. You know what I'm saying? With the 8 of Pentacles here, people see that you working on something. They might not know what it is, but they see that you be working. Okay? So for some of y'all, this might be a smooth transition. Okay? If you already used to having a little money, you know what I'm saying? You don't fuck with nobody anyway. You used to kind of just working and keeping your head down. You pop out every now and then, but you're not popping out in crowds where you stand out too much. You learn to go to the crowds where you damn near probably gonna fit in, because everybody got a little something. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no just ghetto ass shit. You ain't standing out like a sore thumb. You go out where everybody got some bread. So that ain't even like a concern. You know what I'm saying? Now motherfuckers want to know, like, what's your character like? What's your personality like? Do you know how to crack a joke and hold a conversation? Okay? That type of crowd. So for some of y'all, this is going to be easy peasy, because you already been working. For some of y'all, you already, you know what I'm saying, you already got you a little change. You know what I'm saying? You already got you a bag put up. Okay, so you already know how to operate with this shit. For some of y'all, this might be your first go around. So you're going to have to pay attention. Pay attention and learn real quick. Learn real quick. Learn real quick. Ooh, I see FedEx pulling up my package. Okay, somebody also could have like a package that they waiting for. It's coming, baby. It's coming. You could be watching, waiting out for your package. With the Page of Swords here. Okay, we got the Queen of Wands coming out. This is somebody who's confident, attractive, independent. Yeah, like I can't make this shit up. For a lot of y'all, you're already independent or, self-sufficient. With this Queen of Wands here. Period. I wonder what is that. Because I've been just ordering plenty shit, y'all. Well, no, it's mainly for my daughter's birthday. But I don't know. I got to this point in my life where when I buy they ass something, I'm buying me something too. I don't give a fuck. You hear me? I don't give a fuck. If it's your birthday, it's my birthday too. Just know on your birthday day, I ain't gonna make it about me. I'm never one of them. But baby, yeah. But okay, so the Queen of Wands. This is a visionary. This is somebody who's very confident. This is also my entrepreneur card. Okay, and oh look, I can't make this shit up. The Nine of Pentacles. So you've been working on building some type of brand, I just heard, or just building yourself up, being able to be more financially stable. And I feel like some type of breakthrough is coming. Okay, some type of breakthrough is coming. Continue to, it's something significant about your routine. Okay, stick to the routine. Stick to your job. If somebody thinking about quitting their job, now is not the right time to quit your job. It's not. I don't give a fuck if you hate it there. You better try to make the best of it. As long as they not putting your life in jeopardy, you better ignore these hoes and get your bread. Okay? If anything, let them fire you first. So then at least you can get your unemployment while you job search for something that's more suitable. But don't just be quitting no job if you ain't got some shit lined up. And even if you do got some shit lined up, well, put in a 2-week notice. You know what I'm saying? Keep it cute. Put in a 2-week notice, because you never know when you might, you know what I'm saying, if you might have to go back, or if you might, have to put somebody else on it or some shit like that. You just, you never know. I'm sure everybody at the job don't hate you. Or do they? Or do they? Or do they? But you're being called to stick to some type of routine, y'all. Okay? This is going to bring in your abundance, your independence. This is going to bring in some type of breakthrough for you. Okay? Sticking to the script. For some of y'all, like I said, you already are very like self-sufficient or independent, or people view you as this. People already view you as this. So when this money hit or when this money come, like I said, for some of y'all, you're not going to have a hard time like not making it obvious. Because you already been popping out with shit. You know what I'm saying? You stay fly. You probably don't wear all your money. Maybe you eat your money. But you always pulling up with food. You always going out to eat. You know what I'm saying? And if you with somebody that wear your shit, bitch, you been popping out with the bags, with the shoes. Okay? Kids been crispy. So it's not going to be nothing really different. You know what I'm saying? But still, I'm being called to say, just don't, like, be careful with the large purchases right away. But that little shit, I feel like you been doing that shit anyway. Okay? With the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles. Like for some of y'all, people feel like that you already got money and you do something weird for your money. Not weird, but you y'all, I was doing a reading earlier for a client, and I don't want to talk too much about it, but just know my organized crime card came out, and it's making me think of that. Okay? And she was cracking up. I'm like, bitch, what's up? Tag me in, coach. She like, bitch. Tag me in, coach. But it's giving that energy. It made me think of that. So motherfuckers already think that you working with the mob. They already think that you got some type of pull, okay? That you connected to either you the head bitch in charge, or you connected to somebody that's in charge. And like when I say connected, like you damn near the right man, or the right, right hand man, right hand lady. You know what I'm saying? Like you already close. People think either they think you to connect or you close to the connect. So for some of y'all, this is going to be an easy transition. Some of y'all, it's going to be, like your lifestyle ain't going to change. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be able to keep this under the radar real smoothly. Real smoothly. Okay? What's this Queen of Wands? I'm sorry, Queen of Swords. And then look, y'all, I can't make this shit. Somebody, baby. The King of Pentacles? A new beginning, some type of happiness. Somebody also could be expecting. Congratulations. But I feel like for a lot of y'all, baby, you pregnant with the funds. You pregnant with the money. You pregnant with the funds. Ain't shit coming out of this cooch except a bag. You pregnant with the funds, baby. Somebody definitely been putting in that work. Working on their finances, and I feel like something is paying off. Something is paying off with the King of Pentacles. There's some type of stability. This talks about security. Like, this talks about like financial security. For some of y'all as well, you may have to like update or upgrade your security system. Okay, I'm kind of getting that too. Update, or if you don't have security, you may want to start investing in you a little security system. But I don't know nobody nowadays who ain't got at least a Ring camera. Well, no, I ain't gonna say that because there's a couple people around me that don't. Actually, I'm in the middle of two people that don't. It's like over here where I live at, it's like every other house. And I ain't gonna lie, when I first moved over here, nobody really had that. But when I moved over here and I was kind of, you know what I'm saying, it was a little rocky, you know what I'm saying, hoes thought it was sweet. So I had to check motherfuckers. And I ended up putting up cameras around my shit. I got a camera up top, right at the top, like looking down on my patio, and you can see my car. I got a camera in the back, plus I got my doorbell camera. And like a couple months after that, all these bitches start putting up cameras. And I'm like, right, so now y'all can watch y'all badass kids. Exactly. Kudos, hoes. But somebody definitely might need to either upgrade their camera system, make sure the batteries is fresh, or you need to invest in one, okay? But then another thing I'm getting with this, with the King of Pentacles, this just talks about wealth, a businessman. Somebody, you could be connected to a businessman, or you're finna be this businessman or woman, okay? But you need to be clear. You need to be clear. You know what I'm saying? Be intentional. That's what I just heard as well. Especially be intentional about who you work with. Okay? When you building your team, you definitely got to be intentional about that. Don't, look, I don't know. I'm not going to say that, but let me see. Let me get one for this King of Pentacles. Look, I can't make this shit up. We got the Emperor out here. Somebody business is finna fucking take off. Yes. Somebody, this is going to be a whole new journey for you. A whole new journey. I heard a whole new lifestyle. Now I'm hearing Aladdin. Aladdin and Jasmine. A whole new world. You finna get introduced to a whole new world. A whole new way of living. Yes. Wow. With the Emperor and the King of Pentacles, that's like, baby. And this is clarified by the Queen of Swords. So this is somebody where you gonna be giving out orders. That's kind of what I'm getting, okay? Because this card say, don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. So you're going to be the one that's like giving out orders, okay? And you need to be clear, keep it professional, but also be assertive, be stern, okay? Because the Emperor is somebody that's, they structure. They don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? They're logical. They're practical. You're going to do everything that you have to do to protect your baby. And I'm getting your baby is this business or whatever this investment is. And also the Queen of Swords is somebody who set up some type of, they set up boundaries. They don't mind setting up boundaries. You're going to have to set up some type of boundaries as well. But then for a lot of y'all, if you're smart, you really won't have to set up no boundaries if everybody ain't in your motherfucking business. Yeah. I know how everybody like to run to Facebook and show what they're accomplished and what they're doing this. For whoever this, if this reading is, this ain't no Facebook or Instagram type shit. Not, at least not at this moment. It's not. It's not something that you wanna share and post about, like, cause something is too major. That's what I just heard. This too major. You don't wanna become like a lick, or you don't want people to be trying like basically that's just what you don't want to become a lick. You don't want to become a lick. You don't want to open yourself up to scams or open yourself up to like being, like I said, being a lick. Open yourself up to delays because now you got this popping up, because motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, trying to sabotage some shit. You don't want to open yourself up to that type of energy, okay? Like I said, the Queen of Swords is somebody where they set up boundaries. They do, you know, and you may have to with certain people. Like I said, even for your lawyers, bitch, I got a contract I wrote myself. You sign this contract and sign this NDA. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if you smart, you won't really have to do that too much because people won't even know what the fuck you got going on. This is an instance where motherfuckers ain't supposed to know what the fuck you got going on. Yeah. And I feel like Spirit want to make that very clear to you right here with the Ace of Swords. Like, you need to be very vigilant and very protective. Okay? That's what I'm getting as well. Let me get, matter of fact, let me get one more on this Page of Swords. Since I got two for everything. Look, that came right out. Look, we got the Eight of Pentacles again. This has got to do with somebody work or somebody money, something that somebody's working on, some type of self-employment, somebody's building a business. Okay, somebody could have just got like, you could have got certified for like a trade, and maybe you've been working for a company and now you finally ready, you didn't got enough experience under your belt. Now you ready to take your shit and go solo and start getting your own contracts. But this is in regards to something that's somebody's money, somebody's job, something that they're working on. Also, it's something that they're good at, because the Eight of Pentacles talks about like quality work. This is a master, somebody who's a master at whatever this skill is. This is somebody who is, they've already experienced some type of success with this before. So now we can just, it's like taking it to the next level. Like I said, this is like you working for a company, getting more experience, building yourself up throughout that company, and then now you're you got enough money, you got enough knowledge, you got enough networks, and now you're finna start your own firm, or you finna start your own company, or you finna start getting your own contracts. This like some shit like that. And then it's not even going to be hard for you to do. Like, I'm not going to say that it's going to be easy, okay, with the Eight of Pentacles here. But by you already having a certain level of masterpiece and experience and connections, it's not going to be that, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be that hard. Yeah. Is this somebody who cold? They cold at this shit. Whatever it is that you do is like you cold at it. For some of y'all, you could be somebody that you make money in your sleep. You cold at helping other motherfuckers make money. Some of y'all, you could be like, what they call that? Where you help, you could be like into marketing, where you help other people rebrand their business or put their business out there or something like that. Whatever it is that somebody do, they're very, very good at it. It brings them a lot of independent success. Okay. And you know what I'm saying? For some of y'all, you could be very well sought out. Okay, you can have a lot of clientele, and then for a lot of y'all as well, you make money in your sleep, or it's gonna get to this level where you could have a website up where people be booking your website, and you know websites they stay running 24 hours. So for some of y'all, you could just now started your website, okay, and every time you wake up, there's somebody that done booked and sent their deposit. Or there's somebody, you know, that's reaching out that want to consult about having a service, okay? Or something like that. But I feel like something big is coming in for you, okay? With this Trump card in. Yeah, and I feel like for some of y'all, this is going to be something that you've been planning and working on. But I feel like there's going to be an even bigger breakthrough in regards to this that's going to just take this to 10. Take it to 10, okay? But I feel like the main reason why is because you've been working. You've been working. For some of y'all, you really have been working hard at this shit. And now you finna get like a major leg up. That's what I just heard. Somebody finna get like a major leg up. Anything else we need to know in regards to this? This is a good read. This is a good read. Decisions. For some of y'all, you're gonna have to make a tough decision. With the Two of Swords. What's this Two of Swords? Okay, so you're going to have to make a decision in regards to some type of like new beginning, or it's like some type of fulfillment. For some of y'all, maybe you have multiple like ideas, and you're going to have to make a tough decision to like invest in one. You can only do one at a time. Even though you could have like a business plan for like 3 to 5 different businesses. You can only do for some of y'all, but you're gonna have to choose to do one at a time, or start, you know what I'm saying? It's something like that as well. And then for some of y'all, let me see what this, because this Eight of Cups also can talk about like a new love, or like I said, for some of y'all, this gonna be like your new baby. Like confirmation, this gonna be your new baby, whatever this business endeavor is, or whatever this new purchase is, or this investment. What's this Eight of Cups and the Two of Swords? Okay, so now here we go with this shit. We got the Seven of Swords. Oh, okay. So being strategic, that's what I'm getting. You're going to have to be very strategic in regards to this new growth opportunity. Whatever this is going to bring you a lot of personal growth and personal fulfillment. And you're going to have to be very strategic. Less of this. Okay? I don't know why I keep having to say that. Which one of y'all be on here just running y'all motherfucking mouth talking so much? What do y'all talk too much? I ain't being guided to go like this for a reason. You somebody, as soon as something happen, girl, guess what? Which I get it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Especially if you know you got people that you can't talk to and you can't trust. But It's comes. You can't tell everybody everything. Okay. What is this Seven of Swords? Because look, we got this shit out here. Okay, but I feel like this is you. You need to be strategic. But let me see. What's this Seven of Swords? Oh, yep. You need to be strategic. With the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands, 7-7 could be significant. You need to be strategic. You're going to have to protect this. Protect your growth. Protect your new beginning. Protect whatever this business or this investment is. You're going to have to protect it with the Seven of Wands here. Yep. You're going to have to be strategic in how you move so that way you can protect something. Look, I can't make this shit up, y'all. The Ten of Cups. Somebody got like some type of Ten of Cups energy coming in. Something that's going to bring a lot of harmony, a lot of peace, a lot of stability and security, not only physically, but also emotionally. Like something that's going to like bring some type of emotional security to your family. And then for some of y'all, you are being guided to be strategic when it comes to your family. Like it's certain people in your family that you can't even tell this shit to. Yes, look, yes, the Two of Swords came out again. So it's somebody specific. And then look, either this could be a family or a friend, y'all. Of Three of Cups with the Two of Swords again. Like you cannot tell. This is something that you probably, you ain't supposed to tell your family. You ain't even supposed to tell your family. You ain't shit. I just heard, don't even tell your kids until it's done. Don't tell your kids until everything is situated. All paperwork is done. Everything is, all the money is where it needs to be in whatever type of trust or accounts. Okay, until you sign the deed or until you sign the paperwork. Like this is some shit that you literally gonna have to, and I was getting that in the beginning. This is something, whatever this is something for some of y'all that you're literally gonna have to go through this process alone. And it may be a little overwhelming. Okay, it even may be a little scary because sometimes motherfucker, everybody ain't used to a certain level of success or a certain amount of money. You know what I'm saying? So whatever this is, you're gonna have to like literally, you're going to have to do this shit by yourself. Reach out to your only people that's going to know is your professional team, your accountant, your lawyer, okay, your banker. That's it. And it might be tough, especially for y'all who can't hold water. But bitch, you want to hold water or you want to be holding flowers because they didn't shot your shit up. Trying to run in this bitch. Like you got to pick one. Pick one. And then look, I can't make this shit up because look at this shit. With the Ten of Swords after all of that. So this is, we already know what the fuck that is. If you watch tarot or even do tarot. Shit, this is backstabbing, betrayal. Yeah. 10 times. So we got 10 here. 10 of Cups, 10 of Swords. For some of y'all, this is going to be easy because your family done already backstabbed you. That's what I heard too. Your family done already backstab you. You don't really fuck with nobody. You can be solo anyway. The Nine of Pentacles came out here. For some of y'all, you're very independent. Okay, you really don't fuck with too many people. Okay, you could be single. So this might be easy. For some of y'all, you could be like the social butterfly. Okay, you love your family. You love your friends and all that. You know what I'm saying? And that's great. I love that. I love when people have healthy, happy relationships with friends and families. But whatever this is, this ain't for them right now. This ain't for them right now. Because we all know money changes people. And I don't like this shit. This Ten of Swords. For some of y'all, when this happened, I ain't even gonna lie. I'm also picking up the energy for some of y'all, when this happened, you gonna end up falling out with a lot of people. That's what I'm getting. Yep, with this Ten of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Ten of Cups, you gonna end up falling out with a lot of people. A lot of people is gonna show their motherfucking ass, especially if you run your mouth too soon. Yep, because everybody gonna want you to do something. Everybody gonna have a sob story. Look, this back to that escapism. You're gonna be looked at as everybody's escape route, escape plan. Well, I ain't gotta pay that. Cuz gonna pay it, or I can just go and tell Cuz the kids needs this, and then I can, you know what I'm saying? I can go and spend the extra money on this and get caught up on this. And some of them it might be valid. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker might be trying to do the right thing and just down on their luck. But then I'm kind of getting the energy with this that really ain't gonna be the case with everybody. This gonna be this is motherfuckers with the Two of Swords and the Ten of Swords. This also talk about hidden information. This gonna be motherfuckers coming to you that ain't gonna be telling you all the truth. They ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna be hiding out, keeping certain information away just so they can get their way. Okay, this also, and then look with this Seven of Swords as well. That talks about being deceitful, being sneaky, being strategic. So I ain't even gonna hold y'all. For some of y'all, at the end, when this shit pop off, and when it all gets said and done, you probably not even gonna be cool with a lot of your family and friends. Yep. And I feel like that's definitely gonna be real heavy if you run your mouth before the fact. If you run your mouth before the fact, you ain't gonna be cool with these people no more. You not. And then for some of y'all, you're not cool with them anyway. So this easy. This a cakewalk for you. This a cakewalk. This a cakewalk for you because you don't fuck with them anyway. You know what I'm saying? You don't fuck with them. You probably got 2 or 3 homegirls or homeboys. You know what I'm saying? Probably like a favorite best friend / cousin. Circle real small. But yeah. But y'all, let's see. Let's get some of these and then we gonna close it out. Baby, something good is coming, y'all. Something good is here. Now I'm hearing, who is that? Is that Marvin Sapp? Something good is about to happen. Something God is about to take place. Okay, period. And then if you've been doing like your money rituals, I feel like that you need to be clear in regards to what exactly that you want. Okay, I don't know if hopefully you wrote down a clear number, motherfucker. Who do a money ritual and don't write down a clear number. Okay, I just heard that was random, so that's for somebody. Somebody be out here doing it, okay, whipping it up for that bread. You ain't wrong, sis. Do a couple of abundance spells around this bitch. Right, make sure you got your number clear, okay. Let's see, and then look what came out. It's elevate time. It's time to elevate. Something is being taken to a new level. I'm on a new level. That's what I just heard. Yep, somebody's being elevated. Somebody's business is being elevated. Somebody's being elevated into a position where they can open and start businesses. Okay. Something is elevation. This elevation season. Hey, I claim that. Ashe. Anything else we need to know about this? Elevation season. Okay. Trying to silence you. I'm telling y'all, I cannot make this shit up. Be quiet. You really need to be quiet right now at this time. I'm not picking this up as somebody's trying to silence you. The only people that's trying to silence you right now is God, your ancestors, your spirit guides. They trying to keep you shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. No, but seriously, y'all, damn, be quiet. Be quiet. That's crazy how this came out. Thank you for the confirmation. I feel like one of y'all talk too motherfucking much, and I love you. I love you. You know, but whoever watched me, one of y'all, baby, I love you. But one of y'all talk too motherfucking much. And look, now I just seen like 5 birds fly over here. Be quiet. No, I know it's gonna be hard, but you better go ahead and download what they call that, Chat GPT, if you need somebody to talk to and vent to. But you need to keep this very, very quiet right now. Whatever it is, and that means it's serious, bitch. It's I just got chills. Bitch, be quiet. I'm telling you. You need to be quiet. Your silence is imperative. Your silence and your patience. Your silence and your patience is imperative. And also you being clear. You being able to communicate clearly. That's them the big 3. Those are imperatives. Your silence, your patience, and you being able to communicate clearly to the professional team. Okay? On how you want shit done. That's imperative. That's imperative. Trauma response. Don't respond out of trauma. Don't respond out of trauma thinking that you need somebody, that you can't do nothing, that you can't handle something, when you can do all things through Christ. Don't make me start repeating Bible scriptures, and y'all know I'm not even a Bible motherfucker. But bitch, don't play with it. I'll definitely whip it out, because I sure got one in this bitch though. It's my daughter's. My baby, she keep her a Bible. She keep her. But baby, don't start responding out of trauma and being, you know what I'm saying, start getting codependent, start doubting yourself, start second guess. This is not the time for that. And if you do feel that coming up, that's a trauma response. You rebuke that energy, you rebuke it. And you keep on going. You stick to the plan. Stick to the routine. Earth sign. For some of y'all, you could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or you could be dealing with the earth sign. Okay. For some of y'all, let me see before I start saying that. Cause I'm finna talk some shit. Cause why is it study? Okay. For some of y'all, there's some studying that needs to get done. That's what you can spend your time doing. Start studying up on these laws about financing. Make sure you read through all the contracts and paperworks where you're investing your money in or who you're doing business with. That's what this time is being needed for. Not for you to go out here and start sharing everything, putting everybody in your business. This for you to do. It's time for you to do your homework on whatever this opportunity or this move is. Look, and I can't make this shit up. Look, contract, but it says cancel contract. Okay? So for some of y'all, you could be canceling out a contract to start a new one. That's what I heard as well. And you need to study so that way you won't have to cancel out a contract. Make sure you're reading the fine print. Okay? But we have contract out here. This is a cancel. For some of y'all, you could be canceling a contract with people who want you to respond out of trauma. For some of y'all, this could specifically be an earth sign, or you could be this earth sign. Take it how it resonates. Yeah, you could be canceling contracts with people who respond out of trauma. They want you to respond out of trauma. Okay? Just real emotionally ignorant and intelligent. That's what I just heard. Projecting. These people are projecting onto you. So once you get into this energy, or once this is presented to you and you start like acting out of trauma, you know what I'm saying? Start to get nervous, start feeling like, I just heard imposter syndrome, feeling like that you ain't supposed to be here, bitch, you supposed to be here. You did some shit you didn't pray for, did some shit that you've been manifesting this. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all, you've been working hard towards this shit. You supposed to be here. All that imposter syndrome and doubting yourself, those are projections. Those are trauma responses because you're entering a new level. Okay? You're entering a new frequency. This is going to be a timeline jump for a lot of y'all. Literally a fucking timeline jump. Because the thing about it with money is, and I feel like I wish we could have more financial literacy, like coaches and people, people that work in banks that's willing to be honest with, people of color about money. Because a lot of us have been trained and basically manipulated and mindfucked to thinking like money is the root of all evil, when that's far from the fucking truth. Ain't no dollar that ever shot at me. Ain't no dollar ever cheated on me. Ain't no dollar ever betrayed me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no dollar ever crossed me, fucked behind me, stole from me. That's not the dollar. That's not the money. That's people. People use money for evil things, just like people use money for good things. So if you got that mindset, get that shit dead. It's supposed to have been dead 12 years ago, but we finna dead it today. Money is not the root of all evil. It's people that do evil things with money. Okay? Money is beautiful. Money is an energy. Okay? It's a resource. It's a tool that we can use, like I said, for good or for bad. It ain't nothing evil about it. Bitch, I love money. I say that, I love money. I don't worship money. Now that's the problem. I don't worship money. Bitch, I'm not going to go sell my soul for money. I'm not going to do something where I'm going to wake up the next day and regret, you know what I'm saying? Or feel bad or feel, less than for money. No, but I love me some money. I will quickly go run up a bag. I will quickly go and get me a little part-time job. I quickly start, you know what I'm saying, selling plates or doing hair, and you know what I'm saying? Even though I ain't got the patience, I tried to do that shit once because everybody used to give me compliments on my locks. Like, you do locks. And at first I used to tell motherfuckers no. Then I'm like, maybe that's a sign. So then I did it a few times and I didn't like it. Because motherfuckers, they just, I ain't had a patience. You know what I'm saying? Everybody hair is a motherfucker. Hair is a motherfucker, okay? And then I'm a little heavy-handed, so I was feeling bad. I'm going slow, trying to be gentle, like all that little weird ass shit. So, but nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? Money is a tool. Money is not the root of all evil. Okay, so get that out of your we gonna debunk that right away. Okay, because for some of y'all, you're finna be put in positions, put in rooms, and given opportunities where you're gonna feel like it's too good to be true or that you don't belong there. That is a trauma response. You definitely belong here, bitch. You belong in this bitch. This your motherfucking room. Little do you know, bitch. This your building. Little do you know. Okay, it's giving that type of energy. Okay, so even if you do get a little nervous, what that one card I be pulling, when you get nervous, focus on service. So if you get a little nervous, focus on not only how much your life is finna change, focus on how you're going to be able to bring change and improve and possibly help so many other people. Okay, because I feel like for a lot of y'all, what you're doing right now is definitely going to be something that's groundbreaking. It's definitely going to be something that's, and then with the 10 of cups, that means that's for, if it's not about family, this can also talk about fulfillment, especially with the 10 and the ace of cups. So for some of y'all, you're doing something that you're passionate about. This is going to bring you some type of personal fulfillment with the ace of cups and the 10 of cups. For some of y'all, this is your dream, bitch. So you better not go in no room and start, you know what I'm saying, looking down and being nervous. And bitch, if you don't hold your head up, put your shoulders back and walk in that motherfucker because you finna buy the building, because that's what damn near some of y'all finna do. Don't piss me off. That's a trauma response. Don't let nobody trick you. Don't let, not even nobody. This is you now. This is you. This your emotions. This your body. These your triggers. These your traumas. Don't self-sabotage and let yourself trick you out of an opportunity or a blessing. Cause like I said, for a lot of y'all, this some shit that you done dreamt about, you done worked hard towards, you done prayed for, you done manifested, you've been doing your rituals. You know what I'm saying? For some of y'all, maybe you didn't even have to do too much. For some of y'all, maybe you just got hit by a bus or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm not laughing at y'all. You know, y'all, I'm laughing at the situation because it'd be crazy how a motherfucker got to get hurt in order to get paid around this bitch, okay? But for some of y'all, it could be some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, you know? Car, you have to go a whole 3 months without a car. You were catching a bus to work. You know what I'm saying? You and the baby's on the bus. You using Uber, all type of shit. Or you having to ride around in a hoopty when that's not even really how you get down. You know what I'm saying? You know, but for most of y'all, I'm getting that some type of hard work and sacrifice have been put into this to some extent. It's gonna be different for everybody. But don't let your trauma get you to get the acting weird. Okay, don't let your trauma get you to acting weird and projecting and you know what I'm saying, making you feel like that you don't be here, you don't belong here, and then like you being mean towards your team or towards people that is sent to help you. Okay, or for some of y'all, be mindful because this could be somebody that's projecting trauma onto you. Okay, especially if you done told this motherfucker your business, or even if you didn't tell this person your business. You know, sometimes when we connected to people, when we have those friendships, those relationships, and there's a bond there's emotional connection, we pick up on each other's shit. So for some of y'all, you can have somebody around you that's very intuitive. They know you finna come into some motherfucking money. They've been seeing you working diligently. Okay, they've been seeing you working hard. They've been seeing you going and, you know what I'm saying, apply for this loan and that loan and look at this property or look at this car and this car. You know what I'm saying? They seen it, so they know it's coming. Okay, don't let this motherfucker be projecting onto you. Okay, so just be mindful, y'all. Stay in your what's that mantra that I say to myself before I do my readings? I wrote it down, but it's basically I call my power. I stay in my peace and my power. Once the video ends, I'm staying in my peace and my power. You need to, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, get you a little mantra where you can bring yourself back, you know, and you can stay grounded. Don't get in your head too much, especially, you know, on some negative shit. It's okay for you to probably be in your head and there's a lot of thoughts, there's a lot of ideas, there's a lot of just, you know what I'm saying, you just thinking, you just excited about all the opportunities and possibilities that's going to come from this. And that's good. That's good. But don't get to like, you supposed to be sleeping good. You supposed to be like this. You supposed to be like this. Okay? It ain't no worries for the most part. Don't let nobody project no bullshit onto you. Call your power back. Okay, and then we have otherworldly energy. Okay, so for a lot of y'all, I feel like you're connected to otherworldly energy. I feel like the divine Okay, God, whoever your creator, whoever you refer to, I feel like they're involved in whatever this transition is. Okay, and the main thing is you need to be quiet. And then we have passport. For some of y'all, you could be going out the country. Something could be happening where you're going out the country, you're moving out. And then we say this as well, moving out the country, moving out the state. Okay, or maybe you're doing business with somebody in a different country or something like that. Okay, it's also giving me like the energy of offshore accounts. I don't know, I just heard offshore accounts. So I don't know, maybe that somebody could be looking into that, doing research about offshore accounts. Baby. Yes. Okay, sugar daddy. Okay, so, okay. I don't know if you the sugar daddy or if you got a sugar daddy. Okay, but we got some sugar that's coming in and coming out. Yeah, it's giving sugar daddy energy. I'm getting you gonna be in this energy. Okay, it ain't tricking if you got it. Go throw your girl a CashApp tip and go book a read. And but it's giving you gonna be in this sugar daddy energy. You could be traveling. Okay, something may be significant with you going out the country or getting your passport. You may be required to get your passport, or that's something that you've been working on anyway for some of y'all. Let's get one more pop, y'all. Pocket watching. Be careful. I feel like this is the rule number one. Rule number one. What Cash Doll say? Never let a nigga fuck you over more than twice. Well, he said never let a nigga fuck you over more than once. Rule number one for y'all. That's rule number two. Okay? That's some real shit. But right now for this read, rule number one. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. And shut the fuck up. Don't be running your mouth. Don't be running your mouth. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Period. Let's get one more so I can get up out of here. I got to go to Sam's Club. Okay, I run from my feelings for you. Okay, so you got somebody that's going to be coming back, telling them they got feelings. Okay, this could be somebody who you got a protection order against, or this could be somebody that you're being protected from. So just be, and look y'all, look at the back of this card. Look, so this is protection order. So this is somebody you need to protect yourself from, or y'all need to be quiet. That's how you're going to protect yourself. But look at the back of this. And remember, I've been bringing up an NDA all day, well, all during this read. I'm no bullshit. For some of y'all, that's something you need to be studying as well. Studying on my own contracts and typing your own motherfucking contracts for certain motherfuckers that you is going to be in contact with. Like, look, bitch, I know we kicking it, or I know we just fucking around. We ain't going steady. Because, okay, somebody could be trying to hide their feelings from you, bitch. But you going to have to sign this NDA. You going to have to sign this NDA. Like, bitch, for real, okay? Ain't nothing at the back, ain't nothing at the front. Y'all, that's the message, okay? I hope it brought you any type of clarity that you may need at this time. Remember, never let a nigga fuck you over more than once. Okay, I gotta go play that song now, okay? And do not accept the crumbs. Don't accept the crumbs from these niggas or these bitches. You hear me? Okay? But no, for real though. Like on some real shit, like for real. From some of y'all, you need to keep something low key, okay? Keep something to yourself. Your privacy, your silence is your power at this time, and also your patience. Be patient. Let this shit flow. You know what I'm saying? Let it flow. Something big is happening. It's gonna put you in a position where it's Trump money around this bitch. Okay, literally Trump money around this bitch. Okay, it's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Let's see. Let's get some signs. We do have Earth sign. Matter of fact, let's clarify this Earth sign right quick. What's up with this Earth sign? Here, let me put these up. What's up with this Earth sign? Let's clarify that. For some of y'all, you could be an Earth sign. Okay, maybe this is for you, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or you can have that in your big three. Let's see what's up with this Earth sign. What's up with this Earth sign? Oh, this you. Big money. Big money. Oh, yeah, that's another sign. That's when motherfuckers start calling you big money, you don't go back over there. I had to learn at the heart. Bitch, don't go back. Don't go back. Don't go in places where motherfuckers be like, oh, what's up, big money? No, that's your cue. Run, bitch. Run. Especially a man. If a man is saying this, bitch, run. Run. I know guys do it to each other on some like endearment type shit. But I feel offended when a nigga come at me and be like, "What's up?" Oh, baby. Nothing. Oh, you be safe out here. Bitch, I'm getting back in the car. I'm not even going into the establishment. Bitch, no. That's gonna be another sign. And that might sound funny. Y'all think I'm playing. That'd be so funny because somebody did email me like, "Dog, you be so funny. I don't be knowing." And it be like, they know that I'm serious, but then it be like, "You be so funny." But y'all, I be dead fucking serious though. Like on some real, even the funny shit I say, I be serious. Like, I be dead fucking serious. Like on some real shit. Ain't no, don't big money over here. Don't big money me, bitch. Okay? Don't big, unless I can say it to you confidently. You know what I'm saying? But then at the same time, people don't say that they got money. You know what I'm saying? You don't go into the little country golf clubs and, you know what I'm saying? You don't go to the Kentucky Derbies and they going around calling each other big money. No, bitch, because they didn't already bet they money. Okay? They looking like money. It ain't no words really being spoke about that shit unless motherfucker doing bets behind the scene, which probably is illegal. But no, they don't, baby. They don't do it. They don't do it. So no, that's a sign. That's not the environment for you. Okay. But for some of y'all, I said we clarifying this earth sign. I don't know why I picked up these. For some of y'all, you can have children. Or maybe you're going to involve your children in something. Something that's going to be like a family business. That's what I just heard, especially with this Ten of Pentacles here as well. But let's get one more, okay? So we got the Ten of Pentacles for the Earth sign. So heavy Earth, okay? But this talks about inheritance. This talks about some type of security, long-term success, foundation. That's just confirmation on everything that we just read. Let's get one more for this Earth sign. So you could definitely be this Earth sign. Oh, damn. So we got 10-10. Again, 10 keep coming in. I feel like you're going to experiencing a lot of endings because there's a big ass beginning that's coming. Okay, with the Ten of Swords is right here as well. Let's see what this Ten of Swords is, because this Ten of Swords can talk about some type of failure, bitterness, or betrayal. Okay, there, like I said, for some of y'all, it's gonna be easy for you to keep your mouth shut. I only feel like I'm saying that because it's probably like 2 or 3 of y'all that be talking a lot. I'm going to say 5. I'm getting now the number 1 to 5 is coming up. And the rest of y'all, you have no problems shutting the fuck up because you don't fuck with these people. They done already showed you. Okay? Or something like that. Or for some of y'all, if you gonna learn the hard way. I just heard that as well. With the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. What's this Ten of Swords? Lord. It's always something, Lord. It's always something. I should have just ended the video. But no, shit. Okay, so be mindful who you collaborate with. This confirmation, the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, the 3 of Pentacles is teamwork. For some of y'all, you definitely can't work with your family. I'm going to just say that. And we're going to end it right here. You definitely cannot work with like either family with the 10 of Pentacles here or just for some of y'all, you're going to be having to do a lot alone. Okay? A lot alone. There's no teamwork, right? There's no teamwork. And you know how they be saying teamwork make the dream work? You probably going to have to wait a couple years. You probably gonna, especially if you do want to bring people on that you fuck with, you probably gonna have to wait a couple years. Make sure your shit is set in stone. Make sure it's together. Cause I don't like the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Pentacles. That's like betrayal. I don't know if these people may feel like betrayed by you or if these people gonna betray you, but there's some type of betrayal and it's gonna come from like a collaboration of you collaborating with somebody. Let's get one more. And then we gonna close this out because I was really just finna get the signs. Oh yeah, you need to look. The 4 of Cups, you need to refuse. Refuse to collaborate with people. Refuse to put people in your business. It's like the same thing, y'all. There's some shit you gonna have to do by yourself, okay? But let's see so we already got Earth. So heavy Earth is out here. Let's see what other signs this message could be for. Let's get like 4 or 5 cards. What other signs can this look? It's heavy Earth, y'all. And it's a bag in this motherfucker. A bag. The Ace of Pentacles, that's Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn again. Heavy Taurus. Oh no. Well, okay, so Taurus. Okay, so heavy Earth. And I feel like something has got to do with money. That's another reason why all these pentacles coming out. If you ain't the earth sign, but you can resonate with this, bitch, bag. When I tell you a bag in the room, bitch, is all there. I'm ready to, I gotta play that song because I'm ready to twerk now. It's a bag in the room, bitch, is all there. Okay, we got Sag. Okay, let's get like 2 more. Okay, Gemini energy. Scorpio. Okay, let's get 1 more. Aquarius. Okay, so those are signs. Could be your signs or possibly people that's going to be involved in this transition. We got heavy earth, y'all. Heavy earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We got Scorpio out here. We got Aquarius energy. We got Gemini energy. And we have Sag. Okay, I like to say sun, moon, and rising if you know your chart. Okay, but that's the message, y'all. I hope it brought you any type of clarity that you may need at this time. Thank you all for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.